a number of years now, Florence Savings Bank has been conducting something called the Customer's Choice Community Grants, where, as the name implies, their customers vote, tell them where they would like to see some very vital community contributions made by the bank. We're going to talk about that for the next few minutes, let you know what it's doing for a number of nonprofit agencies in the Hampshire County region. Here with us, John Heaps, president of the Florence Savings Bank. Thank you, sir, for being with us. Talk about this. I mean, this is quite an idea. It goes back more than 10 years. How did it get started? Where did it come from?
Well, where it came from, it was actually 12 years ago. My wife Jane and I were at a conference with another couple that was with the president of a bank as well in Watertown, and we were talking about how much money did you give and who did you give it to, and we really felt there was a flaw, and that we only were giving to the people that were asking. And so my wife Janie was actually the one who suggested, why don't you ask your customers? And then after another glass of wine, we figured out that maybe this is something that we could really jump on. And we actually started out with offering $50,000 to our community, to our customers, and asked them to vote on, what charity, what non-for-profit they thought should warrant us giving them money. The first year was an incredible success. We had over 5,000 of our customers that voted and told us where to give the money, and from that it's grown. We started giving 50,000. Most recently 75, and this year we announced we're going to 100,000.
We're going to talk more about that, but we have people representing 3 of the, I think it's 25 nonprofits that are sharing in the $75,000 that Florence Savings Bank is granting this year. So let's go around and let them tell a bit of their story. Betty Neisner, you represent the Cancer Connection. You're going to use the money from Florence Savings Bank, the Customer's Choice Community Grants, to train volunteers. What's that going to mean? What does that entail, and what is that going to be about?
We welcome people to call us or to come in who have been diagnosed with cancer, diagnosed with a recurrence, are family members or friends or colleagues of people who are diagnosed with cancer. And we don't want to have an information and referral receptionist. We want to have whoever answers the phone be able to say, how awful, how are you doing? Who is helping you through this? Do you have any questions? Do you want to sit down and talk about what questions you might have? So we ask for volunteers, and they come from all over. Many of the people have cancer. Some of them have taken care of someone with cancer. We even have a few students from Amherst College this year who are interested in being able to help people in the community. And we take them through a training course. We started this new training course on Sunday with 14 new befriending trainees. And they were at Cancer Connection from 9:30 in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They'll go to 3 or 4 more training sessions, and they'll be able to talk to people and feel comfortable about it.
Great program. Who could possibly need more help than someone who's just had that kind of diagnosis? Heidi Nortonsmith, let me ask you, at the Northampton Survival Center, a well-known organization, the name pretty much says it, but again, this grant from Florence Savings Bank, from the Customer's Choice Grant, is going to, this summer, help a lot of kids, a lot of families who find their grocery budget stressed in the summertime.
Yes. Summertime is a time not everybody's thinking about hunger. We're kind of attuned to thinking about that in the winter. But actually, for families that rely on free and reduced school, breakfast and lunch for their children, summertime's a difficult time. There are 10 weeks of summer vacation. That safety net does not exist through the school. So the Survival Center makes a priority of replicating those groceries for those families. It's about 600 children all summer long throughout Hampshire County who rely on those extra groceries to get them through the summer months. And this Florence Savings Bank money goes a long way toward helping us provide that food. We give out the equivalent of about 42,000 meals just through that program during the summer months. And this last year we added fresh oranges and eggs and cheese and milk to the package, so it's very wholesome and very well received.
And I want to get on, before we run out of time, to our next person, but 42,000 meals. That's a huge impact.
It's mind-boggling, isn't it? Yeah, it's important.
Yeah, that's for sure. Lilly Lombard, Grow Food Northampton Incorporated. You're going to be using the grant to show children where their food literally comes from, how it gets to them. That's important.
It's exactly right. So we had a pilot program last year where we brought children to the farm as part of a field trip, local elementary schools, and they got to harvest carrots and beets right from our farmers' fields, and they were just enchanted. A lot of them, there's great diversity in Northampton schools. Some kids are, their parents are CSA Share members at our farm, and others believe that food comes when you pop open a plastic bag or when you unwrap a piece of cellophane, that is food. So this gives them the opportunity to really go down and get their hands in dirt and literally pull out carrots from the ground and then take them back to the classroom, where last year the classes had cooked the food together as part of a school event. They made carrot soup and beet chips, and some of the kids got to take the food home and, you know, hold up proudly to their parents that they are kind of bringing home the bacon. So we hope to do that again. We'll be able to bring more kids to the farm thanks to this grant.
John Heaps, let me ask you, you talked about this is a feel-good thing. This is something the company likes to do, but really it's work, it's expense. You had to tote up over 11,000 customer votes this year. It's time-consuming. Why, bottom line, why do this?
Well, I think when you just hear the stories that you've heard here today, it's just incredible. The evening when we do one event a year where we have our 25 recipients come, and the feeling in that room is just incredible. It allows Florence Savings Bank to help the community that helps us, and we're all in it together. And one of the things that my board has been real clear about is making sure that we give back to the community. Now we have a better feel. These are our customers telling us where to give, and there's nothing better than that. There's not a better feeling when you're the CEO of an organization and you know that your funds are going to the right places.
The numbers, again, are startling to me. 12 years now, $650,000. 98 organizations, nonprofits, charitables helped since 2002. And you mentioned at the beginning, you started at $50,000, went to $75,000, which was this year's grant total.
Correct.
But you said 2015, we're going to $100,000.
That's correct. We're going to $100,000. It just seemed like the right amount. It's about a third of what we give as a bank organization, and I think our community deserves it. We need to do something, and I think the $100,000 just seems like it just feels right.
We're going to go real quick around because not a lot of time left, but such a great story to tell. Betty Neisner, real quick, the impact this has on you and your people at Cancer Connection.
Oh, it's fabulous. When you have a nonprofit community organization, you don't get government funds, you don't get United Way funds, they haven't been adding agencies, we don't get Relay for Life or American Cancer Society funds. So to know that what we offer to people in the community makes them glad that we're there, it's fabulous to have this money.
Heidi?
I can't tell you the relief in the voice of a parent who calls not knowing what they're going to do in the summer and hearing about this program over the phone. And sometimes the tears are flowing, and it's a great feeling to be there for them.
Lilly?
I think it provides agency for people who can't contribute a check to us to contribute with a vote. I had one, we were asking we recently had a registration for the community garden plots, and one person qualified for a low-income plot. So for $6, she'll be able to grow food on a 20 by 20 plot. And we asked her if she would be willing to give us a vote for the Florence Savings Bank Customer Choice Grant, and she said, "That is so great. I cannot give any more money, but I can give my vote."
There's the story. Sums it all up.
Beautiful, huh?
John Heaps, Florence Savings Bank. Ladies, thank you all for being with us.